All right, hello, welcome to another video. This time, this screen around here is just decoration. You will only, I have nothing to show. I have just to talk to you about your idea because it's worthless. And we need to talk about that a little bit because I have 1,000 ideas and I have not enough time to execute them. So how much are they worth? Are they even worth something? And what I think, especially in Germany, I'm not sure if this is everywhere the case, but in my circles, people want to protect their ideas. They don't want to tell anyone. Sometimes I even saw people that wanted me to sign an NDA just to talk about their idea. And um, everyone has lists of ideas probably that they might execute today. You can execute them today, you can realize it today, and they might be good. Some of them might suck, and some of them might get huge. But at the end of the day, who cares what's on the list? You have to execute it. You have to realize the idea, otherwise there is no value in there. If you even if you do PowerPoint, you put your idea on a PowerPoint slide and you go raise money just by the idea, which happens, um, it's not the idea that it's valuable. It's the promise of execution. It's the promise that you can deliver on that. The idea itself is worthless, and execution is not just king when you consider the ideas. It's king anywhere. You can have the worst idea that millions of people have, and you can still make a profitable business. You could like, let's say you want to create a chatbot app, a Bitcoin dashboard. How many do you think there are? You want to do a Dönerladen. Everyone. You want to do a restaurant. Everyone has a restaurant. Or there are millions of restaurants, right? Not everyone has a restaurant, but there are millions of restaurants out there. You can still make this a profitable, successful thing, and it's not a very awesome, great idea. You can have a new concept or whatever. You can add your own flavor to any product, but it's not the idea that counts. It's the execution at the end of the day. Awesome customer service, awesome product, awesome value to the customer, and it doesn't have to be that original awesome idea. I think execution matters the most, and most of us want the unicorn idea. We think about stuff. Oh, we could do this. We don't have enough capital. Or we could do this. We don't have the experience and the thousands of people that we need to execute it. But why is it only the unicorn ideas that you would execute on? The other ones are so much more likely to be successful. For every unicorn out there, there are probably millions of sustainable, profitable businesses out there that you would be lucky to own, that you would be lucky, that you would consider yourself very successful to have built. So why? And from everyone that shoots for unicorn, 90% of those businesses fail, or 99%, or whatever the number is. But you can go for profitability and succeed instead of going for the unicorn and failing miserably. And I think this is a much more valuable path. So use the few ideas that you have. Take the ideas and execute on one, execute on two. I think succeeding in a business and becoming profitable is because of the execution, not the idea. The idea itself will do nothing for you, nothing. And again, many people have that. It doesn't need to be original, it doesn't need to be a secret. It's basically about everything else: how you market it, how much hype can you create it, how can you build a product, how can you serve your customers, etc. The whole execution part is basically everything. And I can already tell you, for Tresor One, for example, I get so many messages. Really, it's insane, from people that have the same idea. That tell me, I had the same idea. I wanted to do this for so long. I already started. I have half the product built, or I have a concept. So many people, I have the same idea. At the end of the day, if you don't do it, it doesn't matter. You have to do it in some way or another. Find someone to do it with. Do it on your own, whatever the case. but without doing it, it's nothing. And so my idea is not original, Tresor One. And anyone who probably used a broker or a bank thought of, I want something better. I want something simpler. So it's not very original. It just seems like I'm one of the few that executed on it and that did it, because there are only, let's say, a handful of these products on the German market right now. And because I'm bootstrapping currently, I have also a very low bar of success. So I don't need millions of customers like big banks need. I am a very small person compared to them that only needs 2,000 customers to consider the product successful. So this could already be enough, and you have to do it, man or girl. You have your ideas on a list. You have the idea that you want to build. Go and build it. Your idea after realization will be useful to someone, probably. Will it be useful to someone? If yes, then start. This is the value. Then it's valuable to someone. This is the value you create. If you don't start, it will stay useless. It will stay worthless. It doesn't matter if it's on your paper or on a napkin or in your head. You have to realize it, bring it to some customers, bring it to some people that are willing to pay for it. Then you create value. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. That's why I think sharing your idea, not a problem at all. Talk to people soon, get some feedback, see if it's a good idea. People who if you think people will steal it, they could have already done it. The idea is probably not original. And big banks, etc., they could all have done it, but there is a reason why, because execution is probably hard. It's probably hard to do. So just fucking do it. That's all I wanted to say. So this was a short video on your idea, on my idea, on all of our ideas. Do them. Otherwise, they will stay worthless. I'm not sure if this was motivating or demotivating. Let me know. But let me also know if you start doing it, because I want to cheer you up. I want to see the products, and I wish you all the best. I'm going back to executing. Peace.